about one quick topic, which is called communication, and how people always forget to keep it in mind and be self-aware of how to communicate with others. I have a style of communication of being very strong and my words being a little impactful, so that people could take it both ways. People could take it that I'm very mad, or people could take it as I'm passionate. Most of the time I'm passionate. I'm not really mad. That's the way I express myself, with a strong authority. It's not that I want to show that I'm authoritative, it's just the way that I communicate. Now, over the years, I've learned to figure out a way how to be clear with my message. That's easier said than done, but it could be done. So I ask anybody else, what is their communication style? I've known them all. The passionate, the monotone people, the passive aggressive people, the snotty people, and the one that I really liked the most has been clear and concise. So I gravitate more towards being clear and concise. So just get straight to the point. It doesn't have to be very vague, but explain what you're trying to explain and move on. And for my stories to have flow. So if I'm going to say something in a story, I want my stories to have flow. So basically with a beginning, a middle, a climax, and an end. So that is my communication style. One of the other things that people make jokes about is that I always use corny analogies. So for me, analogies are very helpful because people understand in analogies. So if I know a person loves sports, I'll use an analogy of sports. If I know a person loves war, I'll use an analogy of war. So this helps me build character and actually also communicate with people. So even though it's a joke, but it's still, we communicate pretty clearly on what we're trying to say. So here you go. Those were my 2.5 minutes to 3 of communication. There's a lot to talk about, but for me, those are very important points. And also, be self-aware of people when you're talking. Of yourself when you're talking to people, and make sure people are understanding what you're trying to say. If not, might as well just talk to yourself. So you need to understand, everybody needs to understand that when you're talking, it's not about you, it's about the other person receiving your information. So there you go.